Next up on the menu, we have when the victim was actually a villain. Well, this is about Myron's girlfriend again. This situation is kind of a follow-up to my first video, which if you haven't seen, it's on my channel. And this is apparently calling out her and letting us know that she was not as innocent as she may have led us to believe. Let's get about the video. Talk to me.
Some people were upset with me from our recent video that we did. I don't share your sentiment entirely. I don't like framing nobody and there's no victim when you were in multi-year spending time with some piece of garbage and you support every move he do. I'm just not a big fan. It's fine saying that she's not a piece of crap or whatever, but she ain't no victim in my head personally. But you know, that's a... So yeah, we can. Yeah. So I had some folks upset about my comment saying it was lacking empathy. So what I'll say about that is I'm gonna triple down. Truth logic. She did a video.
Listen, you can have empathy, but she's not a victim. Objectively, she knew what she was doing. She condoned the shit, and she doubled, quadrupled, sextupled down on the shit. She just did.
Her racist tweets to black women disappeared the day she deactivated her Twitter account. However, we as black women have a long memory. Oh, and did you know that the Klan uniform that Myron wears was made by Angie? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's not a fucking victim. She's an evil fucking bastard just like Myron. Holy shit, she wanna, I am free, I am sanctified, I wanna leave it all behind. Yeah, dickhead, I know why you do. Their floorboards sound like a popcorn machine.
You have made Abba Fogi speechless.
This is a sickness of the highest order. This man has decided to be gay.
Uniform for Myron to wear, hood and all.
All right, I gotta. You made this.
Yeah, but
You made it.
put it on.
What's up? Cause welcome.
It's on.
Welcome to Clan Reacts.
It's to the side.
Welcome to Clan Reacts. Is it straight? No, I can't see. Damn it.
It's not.
Tell me at what point she starts being a victim. Just let me know the timestamp. I'll pause it, okay? You guys in the chat, y'all can let me know. Let's keep playing. Let's keep playing.
And by the way, Myron, that's the reason why YouTube don't want you back.
You gotta be ready at all times.
Your K-hood, like,
Yeah.
coming. I'm glad you didn't bring it.
I can bring it if you want. I got a full outfit now. Did I tell you that? I got the full outfit. Angie made me the full outfit. Angie made me the full outfit. Angie made me the full outfit.
For what? For what occasion? Are you gonna go to a Tiki Torch rally?
I mean, I got the full outfit. That's one of her bro.
Guys, I'm waiting for the timestamp. Let me know when she starts being a victim, guys. Let me know.
I'm just reveling in that.
Angie, tell them what happens when people see that.
They start to look at me like.
And mind you, she getting all her bills paid. She getting her rent paid. She getting her trips paid. She getting her food paid. She getting everything paid. Okay? She getting everything paid while she's doing these Klan outfits. Okay? Let's keep going.
I'm crazy.
I'm playing with her.
Like literally, I went to a protest, like a protest thing for
The Venezuelan ones? They saw it?
Of course I had it. To me, it's hilarious because if you see, this is, you know, this is Myron in the old studio.
And her wallpaper, was that like a choice Myron forced on her?
The wallpaper on your phone?
I mean, I'm just curious.
Is crazy!
So,
the wallpaper on your phone being that, not your boyfriend. Your boyfriend in the hood?
that's it.
That's crazy.
I mean, you guys have to remember what kind of person would date this fucking clown.
A victim, of course.
All right, but for all the people coming at me, I don't know why you guys have to do this thing that just because you think the red pill's fucking goofy and retarded that you have to treat anyone who's involved with it, who's a female, as like some helpless victim. No, this woman was sitting on these fucking podcasts, yapping it up, saying all these racist, goofy shit. She was sitting there sending these racist memes to people online, being fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody says. You're not some goddamn victim when you sit by your partner making these disgusting rants every day. My girl, even...
Yeah, and you're not a fucking victim. You're not a fucking victim when you do this shit on your free time for the love of the game. This is her own personal fucking Twitter where she's been posting this shit as well. having that as her fucking phone background. That's on her own time. Fuck out of here saying she's a victim. That bitch ain't no damn victim.
Even said half that shit, 1/10 of that shit about anybody. Indians, I don't give a fuck. I'd kick that bitch to the curb. If you stay, you co-sign, that's on you. Don't make that a whole thing where I'm a helpless victim. I hate that so much. I hate these fucking red pill retards, but I also hate you people who just think that these people are zero accountability when they are fine with hurting other people every single day. You can forgive them, you can say, but don't pretend it didn't happen. Don't pretend they weren't responsible for anything. If the conversation was more balanced, I wouldn't even say this, but you guys make it sound like some damsel in distress.
Yeah, but, you know. No, I got nothing.
She made the fucking costume. I don't care. There's no relationship that's pushing you to force you to do that. Yep. That's an active choice you made.
Yes, slave owner wife.
All right. I mean, you got to be some kind of fucking loser to date a dude while he's shit talking all your people and where you're from and Latinos and all that stuff. Like, yeah, she was being a grade A loser. She can grow out of it. And it's not about cancel culture. That's stupid. But I think it's
she was cooning out. I don't know what that is referred to when a Hispanic person does that to the Hispanic community. I don't know what they call it, but in the black community, when a black person goes and tries to put down the community for the sake of making themselves seem better than the community they come from, we call it cooning out. I don't know what the term for that is, but I'm gonna just say she's cooning out but in a Hispanic way, because yeah, I don't understand. Why do you want to be a white supremacist as a Hispanic when your culture is literally just better? It is. It's more aesthetically pleasing. You have better food. You have better music. You have better everything, bro. It's just like black culture. It's just better. Black culture is literally just counterculture. And that's what the definition of being cool is. It's counterculture. And Hispanic culture is cool for an adjacent reason, and that is that it's very unique and very aesthetically pleasing, very distinct. I don't know why you would want to fit into a box where they don't even want you in the first place, number one. And number two, an inferior box to the box you came from. You've gone from riches to rags, brother. So if you are Hispanic out there and you're thinking down on yourself or your culture, don't. Unless you're thinking about the people who are Hispanic who likes to be Republican, because I'd never fucking understand that. Or who likes to be homophobic or misogynistic or just racist. Doesn't make sense as a marginalized person to be fucking racist. It will never make sense, and you will always look goofy.
To have acknowledgement of like, okay, well, you changed. Well, what were you?
Because guess what? When all the people that you're being racist to leave, you're the new target because you are not white.
Before. Oh, we can't say that? We can't say what you were before. We just have to be like so happy for you. Nah, fuck that. Call it by its name, let it be uncomfortable, and then we move on. You know what I mean? It makes me think like
that uncomfortability is necessary for change. Change is uncomfortability. Niggas need to start embracing that shit. Most of the time when you're going through a change, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Why? Because it's not normal. If it's not routine, it's gonna feel different. And something feeling different most of the time will make you feel uncomfortable.
Little sidebar. You know when like you got a family member that they've been doing some fuck shit in the whole family for a long ass time, and then your mama come by, but they changed. You sit across from them, they don't want to address any of the disgusting shit that they were saying or doing, how they hurt nobody, the money they stole.
It just hurts. Sorry, it just hurts me to my core to see like black people coon out, or see anybody marginalized group of people do the same thing, especially Hispanic people. It really does hurt me because I've been around Hispanic people my whole life. Hispanic and black people, a lot of white people too. I'm not gonna lie. This is why I don't hate anybody. This is why I'm not racist. If you are with a diverse group of people, chances are you're not gonna be racist because they all just seem like regular ass people, because they are. But Hispanic people typically it hurts more to see them do that to their own people, or do that to my people, or do that to anybody else who is a marginalized group of people for the sake of them assimilating. Because like, I've been around that culture a lot. It's a culture I enjoy. I have a beautiful Hispanic femboy that I'm in a relationship with. Most of the relationships I've been in have been with Hispanic people, to be honest. Yeah. Actually, it was either Hispanic or it was Hispanic, black, and white. Mostly Hispanic though, and I don't know, something about them. They my type, man. I don't know, man. But I say all that to say, trying to collect my thoughts here. Brain is a little laggy. Drinking this delicious ass Chick-fil-A lemonade. I don't know how they make this shit. This shit is gas though. But yeah, just embrace who you are. Long story short, don't be a fucking loser who tries to be something that they will never be and cannot be. It doesn't make any sense to me. Especially if you have a good culture with good roots. Which chances are, if you're not stupid, you will come to realize that that's pretty much any culture.
The people they beat up, nothing.
The thing is, you know what? I think it's something that is very recurring with Myron's girlfriends. So, you know, being helping them and everything and stuff, and having a redemption arc after. You know, all Myron girlfriends are like that. You know, Angie, Nico, all of them. Once again, King, you dropped your receipt. You have
no, I don't have a receipt. This is all from Tree.
Yeah, Tree.
So I will 100% credit her. I remember seeing this stuff, but she's the one who actually packaged it in the video, so I won't take credit.
And he's eating his fucking rye mangoes. Myron loves rye mangoes. So to me, it's just funny because this is Myron at his core. Like, this is literally...
Oh! So on the camera...
Oh, he's so different.
Wait.
He's so different behind
on the camera, he's something. Outside the camera is something else.
Myron is somebody in front of the cameras, but behind them is somebody else with me.
But you just mentioned that is him at his core.
And you were fine with fucking that. So, yes, when I say, yo, fuck this broad, she a fucking goofy too, that's what I mean. She didn't care about the hat, the coup, the kick. She didn't care. Because at the end of the day, she down with the racism because it's not her people, right? Oh, it's black people that I'm fine with it. Oh, Latinos, but not Venezuelans. Okay, that's fine.
And there it is. And there it fucking is. And that's why there is no unity between marginalized group of people, because at the bottom of the total poll is black people, where they feel like they're better than, so they can dunk on. And that's always been a thing. Even though they don't realize black people are the reason why you even fucking have rights in America. If black people didn't fight, you wouldn't have rights. Just like us. Black people are also the reason why women have rights. Look it up. Do your fucking research. That's just the facts. Which is why I don't understand why any women would want to be conservative, because you're literally pushing for the damnation and the stagnation of women. You want to go back to being a child rearer, homemaker, only, like you have no other purpose? No, that shit sounds boring as fuck, and I wouldn't want my partner to do that either. Even when I was with women, I didn't want them to be like, oh, you stay at home and you do nothing, and I go and I do everything. No, that shit's boring. Shit's ass. Fuck no. What was I about to say though? Yeah, we need to start like realizing I will never be white. So why the fuck am I dunking on other people that will never be white? That simple.
Yeah. Everyone's fine with this kind of behavior until it targets them. So yeah, she a fucking clown. And all you people who got at me, but you're so mean. No, you guys are fucking suckers.
Or
that's
they
what
don't
you
know.
are.
Or they just don't know.
Yeah, but then why assume? Why assume?
The what?
Why assume?
Fair.
If you don't know, then just shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah, but when you don't know that you don't know.
No. If you don't know, shut the fuck up.
You don't know that you don't know.
Then if you don't know that you don't know, then assess yourself to find out if you really know. And if you still don't know, then get some self-awareness. I'm sorry. That's a weird thing to go on a limb. Oh, this is unacceptable. This is clearly a victim. You're just projecting your own sense of victimhood onto someone else you feel like is similar to you. That's it. And people do that with all kinds of situations. People will see a thing between two people, and because they see themselves in one, they're going to be like, they're just like me, clearly the victim in this scenario. Not knowing what the person did, what the argument's about. No.
And that is why it's important to remove biases when you're trying to tackle a situation like that. And it's important for us to be able to put ourselves in other people's shoes. Always. Even on the guise of white supremacy and racism, you need to be able to put yourself in the white supremacist shoes and understand why they are a loser, why they suck ass, why they are inept, why they are just inferior to the most of the people that they talk shit about. And then you will come to understand why they hate their life and why their life is so fucking miserable. And then you will come to realize it's a sad fucking existence and they deserve everything that's coming to them. And that comes with a sense of righteous feeling. Because when they dunk on you, it only reinforces your value because you're like, damn, they really think about us a lot, don't they? You know? It's all bullshit. It's all just bullshit. You know? That's why we just need to come together as a people, even if you're not a marginalized group of not a part of a marginalized group of people. I don't give a damn what color you are. White, black, Hispanic, whatever. Indian, I don't give a shit. You are marginalized in some way. You want to know why? Because you're not a billionaire, okay? So if you're not racially marginalized, you're financially marginalized. What's the difference? Well, there's a big difference, actually. But you essentially face the same struggles when it comes to money anyway.
You know, so I love this photo. This is one of my favorite photos of him. It's really funny.
Oh, it's funny.
Tell me when she starts being a victim, guys.
Really enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm racist and I'm eating dry mangoes.
Even though Angie deactivated her Twitter account, I do have a screenshot of when she racially attacked me. You see, when Myron would attack innocent black women on Twitter by calling us racial slurs, Angie would be right behind him attacking the same black women Myron was attacking. She would do so by posting.
You know, tell me when she starts being a victim, all right? I need that timestamp, everybody.
I mean,
posting a picture of a gorilla, orangutan, or monkey with the caption, "This you," in her tweet.
Yeah, somebody says that's funny. They said, nah, we don't claim her. As a racist myself, we don't claim her.
That's funny. Fucked up. Fuck that guy because he's racist. But that's just how they feel. Other people who are racist, they don't even like each other. So what's the fucking point? It's all just stupid. Especially if you're not white being racist. It does not compute. You want to know why? Because they're going to be like, yeah, see this so-and-so nationality is with us. And then they got a problem with you. Now you're getting dunked on, and you're like, wait, guys, why am I getting dunked on? Because you're not white. They didn't change. It's just that now you're receiving it. Come on, think.
On cue, Angie comes right behind Myron, tweets herself with this orangutan. I don't know if this is a movie theater they're at. I'm
pretty sure that's like Planet of the Apes, something like that.
Sure. And
all right, she says, he actually got it right. I'm pretty sure it's Dom for man-monkey-looking individuals. Tell me the timestamp. When did she start being a victim?
That's what I was about to ask.
No, I'm just wondering.
Are we still checking for the victimhood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry. You know, people, whenever you're having this big change of heart or change in perspective, there's always going to be resistance, especially if you're doing it on the public stage, because some people are going to revisit your old videos.
A person in a process of change is a hypocrite. Always remember that.
You're still there. They're going to revisit your old posts and think you're still there, and they're going to flame you like it just happened yesterday. And you're going to get defensive because you're going to be like, it's not me. I know Black Papi, and you'll do whatever you got to do, all right?
I know Black Papi. I didn't mean it.
I can say this even for myself. So let me say myself. And when people get mad at me, I own it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I didn't need to keep making them videos. And honestly, it was kind of unnecessary. And there's parts of that I'm like, There's even some takes that I had in regards to, I think I did a video recently where he was talking about ADHD. And I'm like, I was just being retarded. And if people get mad at me today still, you know, because of what I said about ADHD or other forms of mental illnesses that I was ignorant about, that I was just yapping about.
Yeah, but
I'm not mad at them, because at the end of the day, when they're living that, they're feeling the brunt of those comments or whatever it might be. And I still have to spend that time after the fact, after I've changed my mind or learned to be better, to be patient with the fact that, like, some people are still gonna need some time with my change. Even though I might feel different, they might not have internalized. It doesn't mean I have to go spend my time proving myself to everybody, but I can't expect everybody to have unlimited grace for me when I was making wild comments.
Abba is so fucking smart, bro. Like, no glaze, this nigga is smart as shit. So is Preach. Like, bro, that is the ideology everybody should fucking have. I don't give a fuck. You should have that ideology with yourself, and you should have that ideology with anybody who exhibit these qualities of wanting to change. You know what I mean?
And none of them are as wild as what this fucking goofball lady was doing. But you still have to have that grace with people. You can't get online, be doing commentary, saying inflammatory things, and think just because you change your mind, everybody gotta forget, everybody gotta forgive. No. You shouldn't look for it either, but you gotta either A, have the patience with the people, they gotta spend time seeing your shit for some while, or B, accept that this is, I say penance is a bit dramatic, but this is the penance of what comes with being a public speaker, especially when you're not trying to be careful or caring.
I mean, at the time, you didn't know.
Yes, I should have done better, because I did it. If I get flamed for it, it's all good. If you yap and you don't know,
And that's the difference.
if you yap and you don't know, take it on shit, nigga. That's it, what it is.
I appreciate
That's the
that.
price you pay for talking about shit you don't know about. That's just the price you pay. You're subject to be made to look like a fool.
You put the preach and appreciate.
Hmm? What do you want to say about this topic? Go for it.
Good old Latino people from Miami being racist. What's new?
Doesn't make any sense.
It's really just funny to see this in perspective and be like, no, she was not in my lives. She was not in my life. She's not in my lives. No, she was not. She was not on the lives. No, yeah, she was literally sitting on your lap talking, yapping, and saying all this wild shit. And maybe that's what the hell you was trying to protect. Because if the documentary was going on that, actually, as a matter of fact, Abdul,
Amru Fuddle.
yeah, the documentary did you a solid. They did not show you in that light. I was 2 hours in the gym. They didn't show that. Yeah, there's 2 hours of a lot of other shit they could have shown. So they did you a solid.
Yeah, and you know, I wait for everybody, all the folks who's, you know, yapping at me, calling me all kinds of crazy things, your victim, the Ku Klux Klan costume maker. That's who y'all yapping about. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all gotta stop treating every woman in these kinds of scenarios as if they're helpless victims. It doesn't mean that they always have agency. There's nuance to it, absolutely. But you guys going to assume this whole like believe women energy that y'all have sometimes is cringe. Some of them are true victims. Some of them aren't. But you guys can't attribute it to everyone and be taken seriously. You look like a joke. If you're gonna seriously look at that video and that footage of her and then go, oh, she's a victim, you're a retard. I don't care what nobody says. You can't pay me enough. You can't abuse me enough to make no fucking racist costumes and be bragging about it online gleefully. She wasn't held at no gunpoint. She wasn't beaten into submission. She wasn't coerced. She was doing that happily. Nobody told her to add that shit to her phone and got on no fucking live and talk about how amazing she think that shit is. I'm sorry, nobody can pay me to be racist like that to anybody. Even the most hateable group. I don't care. You couldn't. So don't miss me with that shit. Stop talking about these people like they're helpless. You wanna know why they're not? Because she left. She took control of her life. You want them to have agency.
You ever heard of the expression chickens for KFC?
Latinos for MAGA, yes.
Right.
Yeah. But
Yeah, but for me,
Oh, fuck. I think we're gonna end it there. Exactly. Yeah, the chickens for KFC is just like Latinos for MAGA. Cinema right there. But guys, you let me know what you think about the video. We have been enlightened as to this bitch is not a victim. She is a disgusting, deplorable slimeball, just like Myron, and it shouldn't really surprise you because birds of a feather, as they say. With all that being said, 1,000 thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you think about the video. Have a better day than me.